Okay, just one more quick example before we wrap up the chapter. I recommend pausing the video and giving it a go by yourself before you watch the solution. But okay, so I just Googled it. I looked up the proportion of people in the US who are left-handed, and Google told me 10%. So let's go with that. 10% of the US population is left-handed. What's the probability of finding a sample proportion of more than 15% of left-handed people from a sample of 100? Okay, so the first thing we should always do is just check our quick assumption. So that's n pi, which in this case is 100 times, actually, let me define everything first. So first off, n is 100. We're told we're going to get a sample of 100. P, so I'm interested in 15% from our sample, a sample proportion of 15%, so 0.15. And then we're told that the population proportion is 10%, so 0.1. So the first thing I want to do is just check our assumption. So n pi, which in this case is 100 times 0.1, is going to be 10, which is bigger than 5. Okay, we're good there. And then n, 1 minus pi, would be 100 times 0.9, which is going to give us 90, which is also bigger than or equal to 5. Okay, so we are good here and we're good here. We're ready to roll. All right, so let's recall our formula for z is going to be, what is it? P minus pi over pi, 1 minus pi over n, square root that. Okay, so we are asked the probability that our sample proportion P is bigger than 0.15. So let's convert this to a z. So that's probability that z is bigger than. So P is 0.15 minus pi, which is 0.1, divide by, okay, pi is 0.1 times 0.9, or 1 minus pi, divide by n, take the square root of that. Okay, so what is that? That gives me a probability that z is bigger than, so I'm going to have a 0.05 up top. Apologies, I actually need to calculate this. 1 times 0.9. So I get 0.03. So that means this will be the probability z is bigger than 1.67. Okay, let's draw a curve so we can make sense of this. Okay, draw my curve centered on 0 as usual. Okay, so I have a positive 1.67, so positive number will be to the right of 0, 1.67. And I'm interested in the probability greater than 1.67. So greater than will be to the right of 1.67. I'm interested in this area. So because I have a positive value, I'm going to use our positive table. Our table is going to give us this area. Oops. We're going to look up this blue area in our positive table. And then because we know the total area is equal to 1, we'll just do 1 minus that value, and that'll give us our answer. So let's go ahead and look this up. So 1.67 positive. Got it up here. All right, so here's my positive table. So I have 1.67 up here. So let's go ahead and look that up. So 1.6 is right here. And then I want 7.07. So 1.67 is going to be 0.9525, right? That is going to be this shaded area right here, 0.9525. Okay, so our shaded area is 0.9525. Let me get rid of that. this a little more legible. 0.9525, which means this is going to be 1 minus 0.9525. And that gives me 0.0475. So our answer is 0.0475.